Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Survival Stories 3. I hope you're doing fantastic today. I hope that you're loaded, ready for some more modded Minecraft action. I'm very excited. I haven't been recording for a week, and that's a scary feeling. The reason is that I spoke about this in my island episode that I released the other day. I got into an accident with my mouth. Wow, that sounds so bad. Yeah, I had an issue with my teeth basically, where I had to go to an emergency denti and pull out a tooth, and it hurt. I was in so much pain. Then I went to the dentist, and he relieved me of my pain. And basically, that made my voice like I couldn't speak for 5 days. And that sucked. So, on top of that, I was on a business trip at the time. And I couldn't, I had to go to a denti in another country, which I've never done before. It was really scary. I didn't know if, insurance stuff and things would work. Still don't know. I have to look into that. It was very expensive as well. But now, I had to give it a few days. Now my voice is back as of yesterday, I think, or the day before. And I'm super excited to be able to record again. Now, I've been playing a little bit. I've been exploring a bit. And we do have some things today. We're going to spin some weapon cases, baby. Yep. Haven't done that in a long time. I think I have 2 or 3, actually, that we can pop. But I have a main agenda for today. Oh, speaking about weapon cases, for those of you who follow me on Twitters, you know, weapon cases is getting updated. We're getting a second edition featuring some swords that you guys submitted to Scalda85.com. And I saw a few people were sad that they missed the entry for submitting swords. Please do go to the forum and do submit more swords, because there will be coming more update to the mod. But a second edition is done. In the next version of Survival Stories, we'll get that. And we'll also get Twilight Forest, hint, hint, which is going to be nice. Anyway, today I have a very exciting plan, I think, at least. Let's just get these cooking in here. Okay. Today I want to work on a mob/XP farm building. Okay. We still have loads of infrastructure to do, but one of the things I really miss, and since we don't have Tinker's Construct in the pack, is XP. This is the only XP I have, and I keep draining out. We had an XP farm in the man cave thing. It wasn't really good. We're gonna make a much better one today, is the plan. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Ooh, but before, let me talk to you, and let me thank you for all the nice comments and all the discussions. There was over 100 comments on the last video in regards of the roads that we started creating. I did a little bit more. As I couldn't speak, I started playing around with these collapsible blocks. I saw a lot of comments about that. These are basically collapsible carpenter blocks. They are not wedges. They are very, very tricky to get straight. You can see a little bit bump there. But I think this works. I think this looks alright for a road that slopes. And not all people love the grey. A lot of people were actually saying that they hated the stone change that I done. But I think if you just have to have patience with it. Obviously, at the moment, it looks extremely bad. But let me have my ways at shaping this and adding texture and stuff over the upcoming episodes. And you will see, okay? You'll see. It will look beautiful. I really like how the road contrasts towards the grey. So I laid out a little bit more. Got into this problem here where I didn't really understand, or I didn't really know what I wanted to do with the road, and I stopped it for now. There was a lot of people saying in regards of the minecart transportation system that we should have a separate minecart trail going above or underneath this, and I think that is a fantastic idea. So we're going to do that as well. But basically, I think the road, I'm decided now. I've decided in my head. May have some of these overlapping things. I don't know if I did that in the video or if I did that afterwards, but I think that looks pretty good. And then lamppost instead of the torch eye. But we're going to get back to that project. I'll lay down some more roads and stuff off camera. But I really want an XP farm. I'm sick and tired of having to go and mine coal to get XP, because that is how bad it is at the moment. So, my plan is we're gonna build it. I was thinking over here, on the side of the mountain here. I really liked what we did with the concrete factory, and I kind of want to do the same style of building for this XP farm. It's basically going to be a slaughterhouse type of thing for mobs, and as well as an XP farm. Now, one of the things that I've thought about is that I want to have... Let's just start laying down a few blocks here. As far as the building design is concerned, we'll come out a little bit. We'll make this a wedged corner. Something that I've learned not to do on camera because it just... I just get too freaking frustrated with it. And what I'm thinking is show off. Okay, we have other people on the server. We have Stress Monster 101 in, and we have Rendog on the server. And I want to show them that we have the best XP farm in Iskall Industries. Okay, so I'm thinking, and follow me now, a huge tank showing the XP in fluid mode, sitting on the side of the mountain, and then the slaughterhouse coming down maybe over here. So if we have that there, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think 3 is good. And then come down here. We'll remove that. And we'll build this all the way up. I really need flight, by the way. I need flight so bad. And on that topic, I've actually, while I've been playing, I've been exploring a bit on my own, and I've also been exploring... we did a roguelike dungeon, me and Stress Monster, the other day. I must have been super fun to play with, as I couldn't really talk. I had to chat because of the teeth. But we did a roguelike dungeon, and we found some wither skeleton skulls in there. I completely forgot that they are actually available in there. But okay, let's see. We'll do this, and then I'm thinking this concrete will wrap the tank. So I just want to... I'm going to clear this up, obviously, but I just want to give you a little bit of an idea, a piece of my mind. We'll have that. We'll go with a glass... tank, and I'll show you. We have a mod in this mod pack that is amazing. You can design any tank style you'd like. Ooh, I should have brought... Let's go get some stone for now. Yeah, we were exploring the roguelike dungeon. That's where I found the weapon cases and that's also where I got wither skulls. So I could take on a wither, and if I take on a wither, I could get wings. Don't think we're gonna do that today, but it's definitely something I want to do pretty soon. Having wings just helps so much with building. Okay, so much. Oh, let's actually take a look from over here. Does that look grand enough? Definitely needs to be taller, I would say. Yeah, okay, taller. But we can work on that in a second. Or in a little bit. Now, let me show you this. So, we have a mod in this pack called Fancy Fluid Storage. What you need is a tank valve, okay? And then you can design the tank however you'd like it. So for example, let's say that I want my tank to have a big glass window in the front. I've built some regular vanilla glass and chiseled it. So I'm going to go with something like that. And then for now, I'm just going to use stone on the sides. And actually, I'll use the dirt on the bottom. That doesn't matter right now. And we can then fill this in on all sides, like so. I think the important thing is that it needs to be... actually, let's do this. It needs to be a cube. You'll see. You'll see. This is a confusing mod because it's so awesome. But I show you. Let's just make an area like that. And then all we have to do is that. And then just put a cap on it, I believe. Let's try it. So that would be a 3x3 tank, right? And it has a lot of different blocks on the sides. Everything is kind of messy. But if I now add this block called the tank valve, wherever I think. Let's see if I can add it. I think I can add it here. Can I wrench that? Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. That's a big failure. Hold on, maybe we need glass on all sides. Didn't really try this out before I started. Let's just fill this in with glass real quick then. I know that you can use different types of blocks. I'm pretty sure anyway that you can use different types of blocks. But maybe the whole kind of capping thing needs to be glass. Because I wouldn't know where it checks otherwise. And it's getting very dark. Boop. Plop that there. While I fill this in, I could just go and say again, Thank you so much for the support and love in Survival Stories, both the mod pack and the series. And thank you for following us on this server, checking out both Rendog and Stress Monster. I know their views are doing good. It's just very inspiring to see that series keep going. Does that not work either? What on earth? There we go. Okay, so there was a cobblestone piece there that I removed. And then I just right-click this with the wrench. I don't know. I'm sure that you could use different framing blocks. But okay, that doesn't matter. Now, that turned green. So now this is actually a tank. And we can name it. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we could input and output stuff here. I believe we can just... Yeah, look at that. That is fancy. Okay. And we could just break this. That removes the whole tank effect. And we could build it taller as well. So that's what we'll do. We'll have a big window. I think this mod is awesome, by the way. Scalda, one of the developers of the pack, showed me this mod, and I was like, wait a minute, is this for real? Those of you who follow Survival Stories Season 2, you may remember how much I wanted to use tanks everywhere, but they were always too laggy. I think this mod is pretty good on the lag as well, which is good. But yeah, we'll have a window. I just want to see if we can have this, get the size on this. That's pretty cool. And then imagine that being all filled up with XP. Me and you guys showing off to Stress Monster in and Rendog in about how awesome we are with XP. They can't get any. You guys hear me? If you're watching the video, you're not allowed to take any XP, okay? Anyway, so we'll do that. We'll have a big tank there. And then, as far as the building is concerned, where the actual slaughter is happening, I'm thinking we'll go back a few blocks. Maybe 1, 2, 3... And then we'll come out here with the building. And I need flight so badly. Let's just see. This I may actually need to do a whole lot of humming to get right. Yeah, but I think that's pretty good. We'll come up with a building like that. I wanted to use... That's why I was cooking up that sand thing earlier. I want to use dark glass to kind of make it into where we can see the mobs dying and being slaughtered. Did we... Okay, I made them. So let's just put this together real quick. It's like that, and then we need these. That's not at all how we do it. That's how we do it. These are very cool. They will shut out light. So basically, if I would do this, the middle area here will be completely dark. There you go. Which is essential for mob spawning. Anyway, let me work a little bit on this building. I'll place a block there. Let me work a little bit of this building. I think I may want to bring that up a little bit more, that tank thing. That's basically going to be the main thing. And then I kind of want these windows to be showing us the cells. As far as killing or slaughtering the mobs, I did prepare a whole bunch of things from EnderIO. We're going to use a Killer Joe. Someone suggested that. That's requiring a VAT. We're going to wire it up so that we can turn it off and on. And what else? Oh yeah, I've collected in roguelike dungeons. You can find Enderman spawners. That's the only place that I know of in this pack where you actually can find Enderman spawners. So this will actually act as an end pearl farm as well. Plus they give a lot of XP. So I've collected 2 of those. There's 1 per roguelike dungeon basically. And then I've collected the blaze and the zombie that we had in the old. So we need 4 cells at the moment. I think I may want to make 5 cells. But let me work a little bit on the base of that, and we come back and we can check out how we want to do the cells and that. And I need to clear my inventory desperately. I'm considering now leaving it to 3 cells. Okay, I know I go back and forth all the freaking time, but that's just how we do. You guys are used to it by now, surely. Yeah, I'm considering leaving it to 3 cells and then having 2 tanks. Come on now. That would be a show off. So 1 tank there, we have 3 there, and then let's just raise this up a little bit. A little bit, just so we can see what happens. While I do, I was talking earlier about Survival Stories 1.1 soon coming to a Walmart near you. No, to a store near you. No, to an FTB launcher near you. And I'm very, very excited about it. We have so many people playing this pack. Not only, of course, on YouTube, but also regular people, people that don't do YouTube that are actually playing this pack, and it's just so exciting. 1.1 will probably then, as I said, contain Twilight Forest, which is going to be so much fun. It's a great exploration mod for those of you who don't know it. I had it in the last season, in the beginning of the last season. Had to take it out halfway through because it was very buggy. I wanted it from the start here, but I wanted to make sure that we were absolutely safe by including it this time. And the guys have worked hard and long, and I think they've solved it all. So Twilight Forest coming new, update to other mods, there may be a few other additions. It should be out with you in a week or so, for those who are interested. What do we think about that, huh? That kind of defines the whole building. It's going to look kind of like a castle almost. I want these to have different heights from the main building, but I am considering adding like a some sort of thing up here, like a management house made out of brick. Not sure yet though. I figured out that the way we're going to do this pure technical wise... Ooh, it looks evil actually. I ran up to it now and I just got the feeling that that's an evil building. Don't want to be close, don't want to be near it. Yeah, practical wise, what we're going to have is, I've filled in one of these. These are going to be 7x7s. And then I'm going to clear out some land underneath. And we're going to drop the mobs down. So we'll basically put our spawners, we'll be placing there. And that means that we can have 2 spawners per cell, which means that we have 6 spots, or even we could have 3 spawners per cell. And we'll make them come down. I'll have to do a whole bunch of digging. And then down here, we'll take care of them somehow, like using conveyor belts or something. Not completely sure, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. And that way we get to use this whole front facade, which looks pretty plain now with the scale. But don't you worry, we're going to fix it up. We're going to prettify it, as we say. But one thing at a time. For now, I want to get these cells up though, and I want to clear the land out underneath it. I wonder, did I have... Pretty sure we have a builder or filler, whatever the frick it's called. Pretty sure we have one. Oh! By the way, I got a new logo submitted on Twitters for Iskall Industries. We'll do that next episode. Please remind me, okay? Remind me that we'll do that next episode. It's so beautiful. It's better than the one I have now. And I'm going to update it. So thank you so much to you who submitted it, whose name I cannot for the life of me remember right now at this moment. But I will credit you in the next episode, okay? Thank you so much for submitting it. Things like that just makes everything so much more fun. Filler, there we go, fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna need an energy cell. I'm just gonna snag this one for now, this guy. I'm gonna put that up and clear out the land underneath, and then we can come back and we can work out the whole technicalities behind the mob grinder. But I do think a tank there could be good. It's also a thing that may not be good. I'll have to think a little bit about it. The reason I would want it there is because you add symmetry. It's much easier for 95% of the people to like the building. The reason I don't want it is symmetry. I'm not sure if I want symmetry because art is never symmetric, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll think about it. Deal? I'll think about it and I'll come back to you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've selected... Crap. Sorry. I've selected not to keep the tank on this side. Instead, we're gonna have, I put together a little bit of a management building thingamajiggy. Some of you may think, oh no, we needed the symmetry. Those of you who think that are not artists, okay? Don't hate. No, I'm just joking with you. No, but I think this will be better. This will give us a little bit of a management room and also a control room, because we kind of want to go, we kind of want to be able to check these chambers. So I was thinking we could do this and then put some of this stuff here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. That way we can kind of look into the mob spawning chambers. I'm just for now putting down stone here so I have something. Also did the filler, so we cleared that out. Realized something though I did. Talking like Yoda. Realized something I did. We cannot make the mob grinder the way I wanted it in this episode, unfortunately, because we need to kill a wither. Okay, we need to get something called cursed earth in order to make these spawners work the way I want. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go down there, and we'll go. Does this add up? It does not add up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's getting dark. Do that then. Stress Monster came over as well. Traded XP for gold, she did. So speaking about XP need, I'm hoping that we can make a huge profit, because gold is something I need a lot of. I use gold at the moment to get diamonds, you see. And so, therefore, it's a good thing. Also, EnderIO seems to have a lot of recipes that rely on gold. This is wrong. Wow, voice break. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we go here. Bring this down. Having this management thing here, I think will also be good for adding a different kind of color to this build. What about just doing this now? That will look weird. Maybe we just skip the 3 there and go with 4. That'll be fine. Yeah. That'll be okay. I'm fine with that. Or did I? Is this even? It's frickin' even. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I'll work something pretty out there. But yeah, management room over here. And it will kind of be hanging out from the building is what I'm thinking. Let's get rid of some of these. And by killing the wither, if we do that then in the next episode, we also can make the wings. So I think that's a very, very good idea to do. Okay, let's just have a look at this. It's gonna look weird now because it's just hanging and floating and mid-airing its way there. But we can kind of start to get a little bit of a feel. Adding different structural things to these buildings, like adding pipes and chimneys, or a box that stands like that, is what makes this work. Because we're using very plain concrete, but that will make it work. Now, I'm not sure how I want to make it connect to the ground. We could just go very simple and go pillars all the way, or fill it all the way down. Or we can try and make something fancier that it kind of relies on, which is what I think I want to do. I think I want to make stilts. Let's just consider we're going to kill the mobs here somewhere as well. We could just kill them inside this mountain, hidden. And then having like a little bit of a control room down that isn't visible from the outside. I nearly got attacked by a floating sword. Yes, those are a thing, Stress. She gets so worried from all of the mobs in this pack. Anyway, please don't get stuck. No. Thank you, game. Oh, I'm getting dizzy from this. I hate it when this happens. Ghost blocks are fixed in 1.9, but only in vanilla Minecraft. But yeah, let's just bring this up like so. Alright. And then maybe, maybe we add pillars here. Oh yeah, I was talking about the killing thing. What we'll do is we'll make a corridor that goes down this way, which is kind of gonna act as our control. Where we can shut off the different spawning chambers, and I'll clear out some more land. We'll have the walkway coming here. Clear this all out. Like so. My volume feels weird today. It feels very, very down. I think there's something wrong with my headset. And then in the center one, which is this one here, so the center is about there, we'll make like an elevator shack, goes into the mountain a little bit, and then down. And down there we'll have the killing chamber. But yeah, as I was gonna say, we can't do the whole technical part of this build today, unfortunately, because I need the wither slayed. So we'll do that in the next episode. But today, let's just focus on trying to get this building looking proper and looking fantastic and amazing and gorgeous, and all of them words that are used to describe the buildings of Scalda Industries. Yeah. What I'm thinking is we're gonna mix that up. I want to add some metal blocks as well and some pipes and stuff. I'm not really sure where. And for the pillars and stilts, if we do this, I think it could look cool if we had 2 massive pillars here. Let's get rid of this tree. It could look good if we had a pillar coming up here. I got a submission when we did the power plant of a pillar. I think it was on Twitter, because you can't really submit anything in the YouTube comments because YouTube will just classify it as spam. Stupid YouTube. Glad it does that though, otherwise people would just be spamming with links and stuff, I suppose. But we could make a pillar that comes down like that and could make it look interesting and thick, a 3x3. Can I get a feel of that, or do I need to place more blocks? It's so hard without the wings though. It's gonna look a little bit too weak. I'll work it out. So let me work a little bit more on this. And we'll come back and we'll see how you like it, alright? Do we have a deal? I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, I've done some more on the building. And it's very plain. But I think we're getting there. I did not do the stilts or the pillars. Can't even remember if I talked about it. But I was going to do stilts and pillars. Decided to go with just concrete. Ah, crap. It looks... I think it looks alright. We need to detail the sides and all that. But honestly, I'm sick and tired of the outside of this building. I want to get on with it. I want to kill that wither and start doing the whole technicalities. The tank. Oh yes, I figured out that you can indeed use different blocks inside. So I don't know what was wrong before, but now I'm using this metal blocks. If we go inside, let's try and activate that bad boy, shall we? Just by going in here and right clicking. Boop. Invalid tank. Hello. I'm pretty sure I tested this. Don't know what I've done to it. Okay, there's something wrong with the tank. I will fix it. That's gonna be the look anyway. I added this metal bar around it and I was really happy with it. I thought, you know, it adds a lot. Then Stress Monster is on the server. She came around and she said, why is there a headband on your tank thing? That's not really a headband. Stress Monster, in case you're watching the video. That's not a headband at all. That is a metal bar. It's very manly and it looks fantastic. And she doesn't get this, guys, okay? You know, she doesn't get it. It's a metal bar. It's not a headband. Not since she said that, I kind of see that it looks a little bit like a headband, but it's okay. I think it's beautiful. Anyway, got something very cool to show you. Inside here, we'll do the management room. I did a little bit of caution tape for now. It's going to be very small in here, but I think it's going to work out great. We can barely see what's happening in there, which is what I wanted. I found a new block a little while ago, actually, and I'll show you what. Make a crafting table, because I don't have 300,000 laying around in different areas. And what we do is we take clay, like that, and then industrial hemp, which you grow. And you get hempcrete. Hempcrete! Now this is a gorgeous block. Check this out. It goes very well as a mixture with the floor tiles that we're using. Kind of looks like... I don't know, acid has been spilled or something. I really, really like it. Of course, if you're not me, you could make a beautiful tiled kind of pattern floor with this. Now, I don't like the pattern thing too much, but just spreading it around a little bit, I think makes for a beautiful floor. It's different. The contrast is completely different. The hue is different, but I think it works. I think it looks really good for a little bit of wear and tear. So yeah, that's gonna be the building for this episode. I'm gonna work a little bit more on it hopefully tomorrow. It's very late my time. It's like 2 a.m. So I gotta hit the old bed as well here in a minute. But before we go, let's do the weapon cases. I said we're gonna do 2 of them, and I want to show you another thing that I found that I completely forgot. I found this in the roguelike dungeon that I was talking about earlier, and this is huge. I found a watering can, a reinforced watering can. I think it was either Stress Monster or Ren that opened the chest and I just nicked it. This watering can is like super big of an area. It's very, very quick. It's superb. Something that I definitely will keep. Actually, I'm going to put it in my bag and not have it in the chest in case we have any thieves or other personalities that would try and steal it. Right, let's do the weapon cases. I got 5 of them. Wow, okay, maybe... Let's do 2. And if we don't get anything good, we'll do another one. You ready? Let me actually do that. Come on, baby. I still haven't got the legendary. Like, I popped these in creative. That's a Gladius. And it's broken. Nice. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do with that Gladius? I'm actually gonna throw it in the garbage. Let's do another one. Yeah, I popped these in creative, in a creative world, just to get the legendary one, but I still haven't got it. That's an uncommon though, the Crusader, and it's perfect. Okay, that's nice. We'll take that. We gotta make like a room in the Scalda Industries main building, in this building, for our swords as well. But let's do a third one. Okay. Come on, baby. Another Crusader. And it's perfect as well, okay. Could have taken any other sword in perfect condition, but hey, we'll take it. We'll trade it for something with some of the others, one of the others. Where did I put... Can't remember, let's put it there. Let's do another one, okay, just because. Because we really want the legendary, come on now. The Crusader! And it's flawless. Thanks, game, for giving me 3 equal swords. Yeah, I'm gonna save the last one. I'm not gonna use it. Well, that's nice. I wanted to show you this as well. I found more of these trading villagers, traveling villagers, and I found this guy. Trades a diamond pickaxe for level emeralds, a diamond axe for level, and then, did he give any other good? Yeah, Certus quartz dust for an emerald, which is really good of a trade, because that means that we can buy emeralds. This guy seems to be some kind of immersive engineering guy, so I kept him. But the real exciting person, traveling merchant, is over here. This guy, he trades 1 emerald for 4 constant ingots, which I don't even know what they are. But then he trades 4 constant ingots for 2 emeralds. So this is basically an emerald machine, and you can see that I've been trading a little bit with him. I need to unlock some trades here. Ooh. Stress Monster gave me some gold. Maybe we can do that together. What is... okay. She has put them in a very weird pattern. And there was hemp there as well. Not implying that I went to her base and stole the hemp that I just showed you what to do with. But hey. Okay, Engineer's Voltometer. I don't know if we need it, but hopefully that unlocks the trade so I can show you this amazing... I wouldn't call it a glitch. I think this is just a lucky find, this guy. Ooh, that didn't actually unlock it. Okay, so I probably need to do that trade then. So maybe not as good if I need to do weird trades to unlock. Let's try and get one more of these and see if he's happy. But a room for these guys, definitely something that I want to incorporate in the base. Because I think the trades are very useful. And I like that fact. We didn't have that in Survival Stories 2. Didn't need the villagers. They were just... villagers that we fought. I don't like villagers very much, as you guys know, but if they can give me superb traits, then I'll be happy. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll come back next time. We'll kill the wither. Yeah, we'll get the cursed earth. We'll wire this thing up so that it's working, and hopefully I'll do a little bit more on decoration side of things on it as well. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and don't forget. Don't forget to click the like button down below. Give me some feedback as well. What do you think about the headband? Stress Monster's very crazy, isn't she? That looks beautiful, I say. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.